Hello world, my name is Keenan and welcome back to my channel where we live and breathe art. So if that tickles your pickle, make sure you are subscribed. Also, if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure you come and follow me there so you can stay updated with my latest art and my coolest creations. On today's video, I'm going to show you how I wrap my paintings up and get them ready for shipping. I've spent a lot of time over the years sort of adding on, trying different things. And if you're an artist and you want to send some stuff out, maybe you can get some inspiration from this video. I've made a lot of mistakes, so hopefully this can help you learn from my mistakes. I remember when I first started out, I would just have the client come and pick up the canvas with like nothing, no protection, no nothing. But the client would have to come and physically pick up the canvas. But as I do more orders and my orders go out internationally sometimes, I have to protect the painting, and I also wanted to make it a very customized experience for the client because I want them to know that they're getting a piece by me, and I've spent that time adding those little elements of branding. So let's dive right in. So today I'm going to be wrapping this painting up. So this is my really good friend Adwaita, and I'm going to be shipping this out to Berlin. I did this oil painting portrait of her a couple years ago, maybe a year ago. I remember it was during, I think when COVID first hit, but I've just been holding on to it. And I will also try to link all my materials that I use. So feel free to check them out in the description box below. But for the most part, I try to source materials that are cheap and that will last me a long time. You know, I'd rather buy something in bulk and then use it and be consistent and commit to it than have to change things up so often. So this has been working for me for about a year now, and I'm just going to show you my process and how it works and where it all starts. So first step for me is to stamp it. So I actually got this made that says original artwork by Keenan, and it's got my logo there on the side. And I got this made at Vistaprint. I didn't find Vistaprint too expensive. I believe I got this stamp made for about $20 or less, and that's Canadian, so that would be around 16 or 17 US. So my first step is I flip over my canvas and I go ahead and stamp it because this is original artwork created by me. I like this. I think it's very personalized. Again, it has my logo, which I think is very cool. But yeah, that's step number one. And I always wrap the piece in bubble wrap, bubbles touching the painting. So I actually got this massive roll of bubble wrap from Canadian Tire. I will try to link it in the description box below, but this is my big roll of bubble wrap that has lasted me, honestly, it's lasted me months. Like, I've had this for so long. I think I bought this in April and I sent out quite a few orders, but it was much bigger when I got it. But the thing that I like about this is that it's perforated. So there are these little slits which make it super easy. So I don't have to go, I don't have to cut, I don't have to worry about any of that. I can just sort of tear it. The only thing is finding it, which is always its own special pain in the special place. There we are, we did it. Okay, so yeah, that's like a decent bit. I like had about enough to wrap it twice over. So I'm going to start by putting the painting touching the bubbles. And another thing that I do is to make the unwrapping experience easier for the customer, I will use paper masking tape. So just this, you could get it for a couple bucks from the craft store. You can get a bunch of rolls for a couple bucks. At least that way, when the client is unwrapping the painting, they can see the tape versus using clear tape and then being tempted to take a knife to it and then try to damage the art. God forbid. I just take this and I roll it over. I call this paper masking tape. I don't know what you would call it, but this is what it looks like. So I start, and I really like using this because it's so easy to just rip up. Like, I don't really need to worry about being perfect. This is the first layer, so it's fine. It is what it is. Next step, I like using these little custom cards that I got made. And it says, "Thank you for your purchase and thank you for supporting my artistic journey. I'd love to hear what you think of the finished product. Don't forget to tag me in your socials so I can see how you incorporate this piece into your space. Much love." And then I've got my signature and my Instagram handle. I thought this was just really cute, and because it's very branded, it's very nice. I think it elevates the style of the art a little more as well. It's a finished, polished look. So with this card, I obviously want the client to see the text. So I will stick it down like this, having the top of the text, again using paper masking tape, and then I leave that little message there. I also have custom postcards that I got made at Vistaprint, again for a couple bucks. This was the logo. I designed this. It's a gray low poly design, and I think I really like the concept of triangles. It also works really well with the A and the other A in my name, in my first and last name. So I actually wrote my friend a cute little postcard. This painting is going to Berlin. We actually were roommates in Edinburgh before. So it just says, "Dear Adwaita, words cannot describe how much I miss you. Come and see me soon," because now I'm in Canada. So I go ahead, I put that just there so she can see it, and I flip on over. So I just flip, and again, we want to make sure that it's just enough bubble wrap to be able to go over twice, and this is my end. It's nice to be consistent, because then when your client enjoys the experience and then sells it to someone else and they go on and they order a painting from you, it's nice, that level of consistency. I would rather buy in bulk and then be consistent for a little bit. Like, I've had this bubble wrap and this style of packing for more than a year now, and it seems to have worked in my favor because people seem to love it, and I like it. It satisfies me. It's very synonymous with the brand that I want to be putting out. But yeah, that's where we have. So this is what we have so far. It's double bubble wrapped, and there's the postcard inside, as well as the thank you for purchasing, the little card in there too with my Instagram handle. And it's very easy for the individual to see where to rip instead of taking a knife to it, which I've probably said about 4 times now. Brown paper roll. So I actually got this off Amazon for, I believe, 30 bucks. It's lasted me again since April. I ordered them all at the same time. So this has lasted me quite a while, and I used to get little small rolls from, I believe, the dollar store, but I just find that this is much nicer because I'd rather have it consistent. I like the thickness of the paper. It's not too thick where you can't fold, but it's also not too light where it'll tear. So I just go on and I cut up just enough for, again, about a time and a half or double the painting. But the thing that I like to do before I wrap this, I like to brand the paper by itself. So I'll flip it over.
I like to do this. I feel like I always end up doing the same pattern for what it's worth. But yeah, so it looks like branded paper, and it costs me a couple bucks.
Let that dry for a second, flip it over, put my painting down. I've got just enough for 2 wraparounds again, like the same as before, similar with the bubble wrap way, and another piece can go right there. All right, so this is what we have so far. I think it's very cute. This is what it looks like. And it's bubble wrap, so it's very, very well protected. Next step, from the dollar store, some curling ribbon. So I'll just grab, and I like to do it like this. So my default is I grab the curling ribbon and I do the length of the painting times 4, 3, and 4. All right, so after I have this, I go in with these tags. I get a 50 pack from the dollar store, Dollarama to be specific, for about $1.
I go in and I loop this through.
And I bow it right on the top with 2 little bunny ears, because why not? They're adorable. And I use the end of my scissor to go in and curl it like that. There we are. Isn't that cute? I then write the person's name here and sometimes the address. The last and final step, and honestly this is just for dramatic effect because Lord knows that this is probably going to go into like a shipping container or a shipping box or something like that, but I think it's just so cute. It is now fragile. I love that fragile sticker, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And there we have it. This is how I actually send out my orders. That's what it looks like, and it's been pretty consistent for the most part. I love the way that this looks. I really think it's on brand. The only thing that I might change is in the future I might get black curling ribbon, so then the black stamp matches the black curling ribbon. But there we have it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. And also, if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure you come and follow me there so you can stay updated with my latest art and coolest creations. I'll see you guys in the next one.